how is God forgiveness? Or we should forgive, we should what? Or it can be, I'm not one of my enemies. Okay, so from Mamon and Kaza, there's a situation, any Mamuna and Vanash the enemy and the wife from Kuruki. You want to give an example?
No package, sapazati odwafuna mukambisa kaenda kwina kwamukamba nanipapatira eka shani video so nakadiwa kaina but it's not from cheat forgiveness.
So you want to forgive your enemy but you fail to forgive your enemy. And the time are between you and the enemy. What happened? Thank you for sharing the story. We also put a story of my boys. It could be you're holding a grudge. Maybe you're not from team. It could be your uncle, father, your brother, your sister. You want to live together under 5 minutes. Who can share? Come around with my boys. Feel free, stay. Let's see, my boys, you are not gonna, like the way of sharing the story. So, you are not gonna say, if at all, so much in team, okay, against your mother, aunt, or your brother, or your sister, and you want to share with us. Yes? Yeah, tell us what happened for this. So, yes, start.
Usiku kisa mastika ni sababu ni masekana alienzi so kwenye magazi tena mmenetezo pesa kwa na ndege mkemwa last year so tezo sobe na so cheap but kwenye pesa katingati kuna program yena mmefuno chita inengati ma program ya japo ni ngati program yangu nizobatenga mwanzo ya ichitira pamoja then lete kwa program yao penzonisia so tensina bwata panga kuchika distance kataka kutibazikani nani nzikani then this year nzina bwana kumbera chi kuli ngezo mele tezo pesa kana yeye ati baza kwanza kubaza kama kwani watima zindesa mafuzo zindesa mwanangu bosi washikasha mshahara maana kama chetu mbi tuzamai ninambia pati day nambia tunakuwa hapa ni chinakuwa cha nyumba hapa ndani ya na bwana na support yetu na Jezba na bwana viba hapo mimi mafunguka pati na wako ndio chetu sababu nikachini sana vipi yes.
The last one, maybe you are here and you need to kwanza ulipano then you come okay nine I've got a testimony which I want to share maybe that mwanzo zonda mambo kama sana needed someone mambo kama sana please share with us so that we know how we forget that person, what made you to forgive him. Yes.
So ni bure na kwa pesa kati kwa nini mbakazi. Then food, same thing. One place never knows it. Before getting bent out of the money. So, never know. Then the second food will wash the shoes that you use. Vanilla will have to see. The reason will go over to find the shoes and see. The boy and the baby. So, same as in but yeah, never do the
You want to show something? Yes, last one. The last one. Yes.
Elimu wangu kurejea poyama nzina kazini wangu kulananzati poyama sizana poyama apolananza mugaiso apolananza sinana ekikera kujemusa naye ndifungina mugasi nakalina nankalira kulinango haro katena nansonda kuwanji na pesikati one day now, sokipanda nachoka panda songolani mimi achemba atoe walipo kai tukosi namusiye sana so ile kumenya tati namusiye nakamuna tsanga kakumenya nakakumenya sura chile na mfano tunaenda kuchechi wakwera wali 5 wanigonga kuchechi kwera timenya sinasije wakuni kwanji kuchechi menye na wakwera nata wanipikisha na wanzani kuda kuti kore tezesemu class kuja kwenye kapepo akwera kama pamoja wewe washuka kapepo zenje kama pamoja mimi ndipo kwenye yambaweza mume akabeta diopentaga mweshira sie malo sie so ndipo musia wasao kwa timu ya kipeleka baiti pega hiyo sisi baiti watia ngana sana kama pega ndo kasi ya teacher tutangira nchi class batinga ujana kwenda shamba kasi so ile pepata akwera futi after batimia some class sina siri ndio upande sasa kumuseka zakati wanakumenya kala sasa Batex na kala ndapo cha alikonda pepata pena mumeni Nukani kutasha.
Okay. Good. That's the last one. So, there's an example. Yes. Yeah. I was a vice chairperson for scripture. So, kama ni support na mzi. So, kama ni discount na mafundi. So, mstaafu direct mpaka mara ya mwisho kwa ukazenda kuona kuishina kwa mstaafu teachers. So, teachers nikakuishina ndio my osa kwenda manini mapembe. You are going to fail. Scripture ni ndio kwenda manini zakaperuka. Kaya zote stati time ya scripture ni zokaa patatu wiki. Monday when you finish like so like when I'm going to start to study this kunda sema mapembe ndio so it's a testimony. So na pita mimi kunda sema mapembe ndio but I thank God that I made this experience. Yes, I'm going to experience. Okay. So, life mighty, whether you are born again or not born again, offenses, they will come to each one of us. So, my offense to tempt you to get upset. Then, ukakalipa. People can tell that you have sinned, but what you do with your anger is what makes this to be a sin. Endeka? Getting upset. Sometimes akalipa amachinja nje pamene amangochinja vitu. O benangu vakalipa ndi pamama kama vazona. So getting upset sikutangaza kuti munhu wachini. But what you do afterwards or when you're upset is what is making it to be a sin. Jesus might come up and forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. So Bible did encourage Kamati when you stand praying, before if you have got anything against anyone, you must forgive. Why are we forgiving our brothers and our sisters? Why are we forgiving them? Or what's the importance of us forgiving what Antonio must have been? Okay, yes.
Because we also forgive.
Yes. So we forgive our brothers and our sisters so that God should also forgive us our trespasses. So ngati muntu sukurukira, it means even now God cannot forgive you. Remember? So once you forgive, number one, what are you doing? You are releasing yourself from every bitterness. Usi masura we. Vantu wamene soma kurukira wamakota fast. Zakwati muntu ana 13 years. Ana kamunga na 25 years. Why? Because ana my issues in life. So today, if you've got anything in your heart against anyone, be it your mother, your uncle, you have to forgive. And ukakurukila, even the healing yako imankara very, very easy. And kukurukila, siku meaning akuti waiba na iya. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. But it means that you don't react based on the pain. You react in love. So if you got to something, then on but don't repay evil with evil, but repay evil with good. Also kwa example choipa. But akakushtua choipa, ibweze nata munji. So you have to reach that level in life where you don't hold anything against anyone. Because if you are towards grudges in life that, it means that the Holy Spirit cannot use us. Because the Holy Spirit, He wants to use Mungu and free. Because if you are how can you pray for that particular person? If you hate your mother, how can you pray for your mother? If you hate your brother, how can you pray for your brother? So God wants us to have a free spirit so that we are able to forgive those who trespass against us each day. So temptation, it comes to every one of us. So Ephesians chapter 4, verse 27, verse 26. If you become angry, do not let your anger lead into sin. Do not stay angry all day. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. If you become angry, do not let your anger lead you into sin. If you ukakalipa, meaning that ukalipa, it's normal. Even yes, anapeza kwa watu wabulisa mu temple, they were doing exchange, trade exchange. And yes, ana yamuna mademu. Satangaza kuti Yesu anachimuno. Because that temple was used for worship. So when you get upset, the best thing you can do is to walk from here, go to the barrack and slap the soldier if you manage to see your hands. Just go there, go to the state house, look at the guards, but if we cannot do that, it means that every one of us, our anger is controllable. We can control our anger. Instead of kuchimwa is an option. You choose either to sin today or not. You can choose to sin and you can choose to live light. It's a choice that you have. So even getting upset, do not stay upset the whole day. Once you do that, verse 27, you will give praise to the devil. So, Satana, if you can do the whole day. Example, so I'm going to say, no mami wangawe, kupepa mami wangawe, so I'm going to say, but mami wangawe, you as a child of God, you have to know that the devil can use anyone, even especially those close to you. Because what's already close to you, they may say words which may pain you. So the devil knows, so the devil will use that particular person so that you feel the pain. But once you repay evil with evil, it means that you're not a true disciple. Because a true disciple of Jesus, we can know you as a true disciple if you walk in love. So if someone is a true disciple, we will know that person, if that person is walking in what? In love. If he's not keeping things in the heart. So in my conclusion, look at Jesus. Jesus thought what he was rejected by the people that know him. He was beaten, insulted. But when he was at the cross, if he wanted, he could have summoned the angels and to beat all of those who insulted him. Because he had all the power. But what did Jesus say? He said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing. Sometimes, they don't know what they're doing. Why? Because it is the devil using them. So you, as a disciple of Jesus, you have to hate what is using the person to do what they're doing. Because our fight, but we fight against powers, principalities, which makes people to do what they're doing. So if you are fighting people, it means you've got a problem. If you fight people, if you repay insult with insult, including latest insult, when you come here, that even means you've got a problem. Because what we want you to do, if you're upset, the other thing you can do is to keep quiet. You can keep quiet or you can walk out. Sometimes my psychologist encourage before you say something, think. Because the devil knows that anger can destroy relationships. Because the person was upset. After I realized that I think I'm done with my school, I'm going to come 10 days. How can you go to the uncle whom you sound to relate? And the uncle is the person who's supposed to sponsor you? Yes. Yes.
Forgiveness, is it a long process or a short process?
Okay, that's what I know. Yes.
Sir, according to the Bible, they not a mean of Ephesians. Forgiveness is a short process.
Exactly.
So within the day, so my hours, seconds, so the short process.
Exactly. So Ephesians, I repeat, you come back to 26, Ephesians 4:26. If you become angry, do not let your anger lead you to sin. Do not stay angry all day. So meaning that forgiveness is a short process. It's a day thing. You have to forgive in a day. Even today when you go home, you can make up your mind and to forgive. Because sometimes they will not even come. So you do yourself a favor, you release yourself. Yes. What do you do in such a situation? Yes. So, ukakurukira, sisi nakuti you need to force friendship again. No. You can create some boundaries. But the bottom line is that you are shikuvava, I'm just about that. You are exercising love. Yeah? So you have to heal. You have to heal. So what makes the pain to be still there is that we have not healed. Why have we not healed? It's because tikakukanzapo over and again. So ngatukanapo chimozi over and again. It means that you won't be able to forgive. Example, if you want to pay school fees, I think school fees. Then I just get then they commit belief. So now repeat, then one come to another man. Again, the time I want to pay for you, come up with every day. It means you haven't healed. Forgiveness means that even though you greet, but you don't lose the relationship. You even pray for that particular person. Because if you only pray for those people that remain oozing, it means you are not a genuine disciple of Jesus. We don't just pray for our friends. We even pray for those whom we don't know. Even for our enemies. So, as I'm concluding, last is that don't hold things in your heart. Forgiveness or hatred or anger, it prevents marriage. A lot of people, they are not seeing their blessing because of the anger issue in their hearts. But if you want God to use you, avoid temper. Someone could die like an umbrella phone. And that phone, it is the only phone you can use to communicate. So after one man, every start, phone. So the question is, how are you going to communicate with that anger? So you see, anger sometimes, it makes us to lose things. Anger. It makes us to lose things. A lot of people, they have lost things because of anger. They have said words which they regret at the end of the day. So, you as you come here as a disciple of Jesus, don't speak words of evil anyhow. When you're upset, be quiet. When you're upset, walk out. When you're upset, sometimes one cara to God. Or sometimes you breathe in and you breathe out. When you walk out, what else can you do? Keep quiet. And I think but we don't repay evil with evil. We repay evil with good. So if someone like that, no. If you know that you don't have a big head, why to reply? You only reply if you know I've got a big head. Yeah? If it's true, you can't go say, I think I'm wonderfully made in the image of God. Thank God. Yeah? We are the examples of Jesus. Even Jesus was another one for Jesus. He died the shame of death. So remember, every step of anger that comes to you, it's a test for you to go to another level. So if ngati patakalevo patukapo pick up, it means you will be there for some time as a Christian. It means that what has to come ahead of you, you may not grab it at some point. Why? Because you are still handling issues with anger. And this also affects even relationships. It affects also marriages. So if you don't do with it now, by the time you grow very old and you want to settle down, there are people whereby, I've got a friend where wanapata na kudai, then after 10 years, akakumbuka him was a driver hapa wedding yao sana nsekesa asomamiza bwana chini. Wao wanakuwa rate. But the wedding next 10 years later. Au jo dress ujalo kusamani. Why the dress like the long so I get dress so the dressing now. You see? Finish 10 years, but people are still talking about it. So, what you talk about, you give it power. So, avoid, number one, getting upset the whole day. So, I'm not saying that don't be upset. What I'm saying is that ukakalipa, also the whole day, you're still upset. Sometimes you come and just go in the shower, take a bath, you relax. And like in a situation whereby exchanging words, avoid exchanging words with people. Because what? It is words. Hey, Chancha, hey, Naibu, hey, Mama, again. So but as a disciples, don't do that. Because you may be taken to police. I think I'll end here unless there's questions on my presentation. So you can give hands for Jesus. Any questions as we go on dealing with anger in our lives? So remember, offenses will come to everyone.
So that's if we go in here,
yes. Okay, answer that one. If you want to forgive someone, are you supposed to go to the person that I've forgiven you, or you have to say to yourself that I've forgiven you? Frank, yes. The first one saying you have to go there and say, I have forgiven you. Your part is just to say, I've forgiven you. As long as the person has heard, as long as the person has heard. So it's two things. You have to go to the person and say, I have forgiven you. If you have a problem, you have to say sorry. Once you say sorry, it's up between that person and God. As long as you have done your part, if you have made a mistake, just go to the person and say, oh, sorry. Sorry, it's a simple way, but a powerful way. So even though it's not every time that we make right decisions. Sometimes you have waked up in a bad day. Then you have offended somebody, maybe in words and in action, maybe in a joke. Wakati jokes kama mizi mzako. Kama hawezi kabdura yawe. Very mzako wakati. You have to say sorry. Oh yeah, sorry for what you said. If I have carried for mzako, you have done your part. Yes.
Sir, my is then when the Moses sorry, and then then after my days, kwa Mungu afutia kama hivi vitu vinaona mwira wa mrapira futi.
No, you have done your part. You have asked for forgiveness on it. Yes. You know, there are certain things whereby psychologically, from one aspect here, whereby even today, I was a person, McKenna, Okay, so near background. So one is mine, is a better pattern. What do you call it? That's there. So the mechanism instead of Quella so I laughed. It's sometimes the things which are natural. You can't stop them. You can't stop them. What makes this bad is when you laugh and you commit something bad, or you laugh to make you tease someone. But pretend you know whereby if you don't want to, if she falls in, sometimes but you laugh. It's a natural thing that God has taught us to respond to certain things. But it doesn't mean that you have sinned. Unless you think about it in a negative